Thought I'd do a bit of a late night art stream. You know, gotta get in every minute that I can. You know, before school starts. And my free time goes by again. Yeah, it is what it is, but yeah, I think I'll pull up a reference picture of some sort. That's not showing on screen, right? Yeah. That would have been unfortunate. To be banned so early on in my streaming career. It's a pretty good picture right there, but then again, so is that. Lots of options. Should I maybe just do one of these? It's like a nice profile shot. It's pretty good. It's all pretty good. I don't know, should I draw some concept art for my game, quote unquote? Yeah, I think I'll draw this one from the front this time for a nice change. Usually on stream, you know, I'm living up to my name, my title of bot artist. But before I get started, I'm gonna eat a banana because I did a pretty hard workout and I need to like refuel. So I don't fucking crash midstream. Don't you worry. I'm very fast at eating bananas. Too bad you can't see it. At least not for free. Cause I'll tell you, it's a sight to behold. Right, there we go. With the ASMR part of the stream done, let's put on some music and start drawing. And also we have some new music, actually. Because as it turns out, one of my favorite YouTube singers actually has a whole Twitch playlist of like stream safe music. Which I think is pretty fucking cool. So we're probably gonna listen to that for the next couple of streams. You know, nothing wrong with Dan Vesk and Jonathan Young, but I think we've listened to them a couple of 100 times at this point, so... You know, just a bit of change. And yes, the playlist description says that I ought to credit each artist, so yeah, well, I'm not gonna write all of this down, obviously, so if you wanna know the artists involved in each song, then just ask me. Current one we're listening to is When Demons Come to Life by Halocene and Lauren Babic. Babic, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Lauren being the person who created this playlist. So, you know, not that they need my shout out. Both very successful on YouTube, but you know, it's a nice thing they're doing. If you don't know about them for some reason, then go check them out, definitely. Anyways, now that we have all of that out of the way, let's begin the process. Just make my usual layers. Guide, head, face, body. Those should get us started. My teacup is right next to my pen, so I hope I don't knock it over. Because it would go right onto my laptop that's on the floor next to me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, would be very unfortunate. Because I couldn't afford a new one, so maybe I shouldn't put it there, now that I think about it. Or at least maybe I'll like move my laptop just a bit onto the carpet. There we go. Right, there's the guide for the head and the face. Just figured, you know, I'm gonna draw today anyway, so might as well let you guys in on the action. Haven't done one of these in a while. I think I did one last time when I reached affiliate, actually. Or no, wait, I think I did like a short one where I drew like weird creatures once. But besides that, I haven't done like a proper one since. That was a pretty wild ride. Those who were there remember. I got emotional like a bitch. You can still find it on YouTube though, so if you wanna see me almost cry like a small woman, then you know, subscribe. Nah, I wasn't that close. My eyes only got slightly moist. That's the extent of what happened. Or maybe it wasn't. You can't see my face, so you don't know. I could be lying to you about everything. You don't know what I look like. Technically, you don't even know what race I am, so I could say the N-word and you'd be none the wiser. Maybe I'm, you know. Maybe I'm a brother. You don't know. Well, maybe you do. My voice is kind of a dead giveaway. But hey, what does a black person sound like exactly? Damn racists. Oh, this is a fairly intense song. I don't think I've even heard this. Sounds like it would be fun to play on the drums. Wonder what it's called. Let's see. The Rival by The Wise Man Sphere and Lauren Babic. Reduce the opacity of the guide just a little bit so I don't, you know, get confused with the layers. That's not a thing you want to do. Just giving some art tips as I go along to any beginners out there, because honestly that's the only group I could possibly give advice to. Anyone who has like, I don't know, more than a year of experience, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to help you. Despite having now drawn over 9 years almost to the day. If I had actually like learned new things that whole time, I'd be like amazing right now. No, I was more invested in just drawing, you know, asses that are like as big as possible. That's where my focus was. Man, I wish I had like a overhead screen, like one above my main monitor, so I wouldn't have to like keep turning my neck to my left monitor to check my fucking reference pictures. Tends to strain the old neck a bit when you're, you know, turning your head more than a fucking tennis spectator every goddamn day. Not just when I'm drawing, but you know, when I'm doing like game development, I have like documentation and tutorials and Stack Overflow threads and whatever else open. Just gotta keep fucking turning. Maybe one of these days. Maybe I'll get a job, or maybe I'll become successful on Twitch. God knows. I don't know. Hey, it's possible. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. There is no reason why it wouldn't be. I don't think. Except maybe that I'm like a kind of an idiot when it comes to social media. I do think, if we're being real, I do think I'm a decent narrator, or like whatever you wanna call it. Narrator, commentator, whatever the hell you wanna call it. But the point is, I think I'm decent at it. And while I don't think I'm like the best by any means, I've certainly seen, you know, not to talk shit or anything, but less talented people become way more successful. So, you know, why not? Also, I just realized you're not actually hearing the music, because it's coming through the cable, which is not plugged in, because I'm fucking wireless mode. Silly me. Just gonna fix that if I can find the hole. That's what she said. There we are. There, you guys can hear it now, right? Faintly. Gotta say that the herb I was talking about earlier today when I was streaming GTA, I think it's working. I actually like feel awake. And I have for like the whole day. I'm not in my usual fucking decaying state. I have like energy to do things. I did a whole ass workout. I mean, it's my second stream of the day. I worked on Godot stuff, not my main project, but you know, just looked into exporting shit to Android. I cooked. Made a smoothie. Yesterday I went fucking cycling. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it's just the fact that I've slept better. Although I guess it could also affect that, so I don't know. We'll see. Gonna use it for a couple of weeks, then try being without it, see if it makes a difference. If it's doing what I think it's doing, then holy shit. Like, if I could be this productive, this energetic all the goddamn time, then I mean, fuck, I could take over the goddamn world. Just gonna save this file so in case this program crashes we don't lose anything. Draw these circles to signify where the legs start. And also to put the hips in the right place. That's an important factor as well. If you desire to draw women who are a bit on the thicker side, if you will. Just like straight on. Slightly pointing behind her. This one's like slightly forwards, like she's taking a step, I think. There we go. Then just draw roughly where the outlines of the arms are, which I haven't really done before, but I've recently discovered that it's kind of helpful. I don't need to figure out everything on the fly as I'm doing the actual outlines. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but hey, no, it helps me, so whatever. I'm just built different, and by different I mean worse, as far as art goes. My brain doesn't understand shapes or three-dimensionality, shading or lights or whatever else fucking magic artists, actual artists can do. I understand outlines and how to make a titty shine. That's about it. Are we on the right track? Suppose. Seems proportionate enough. As so big you can see it from the front. That's what you gotta do. That's what God would have wanted before he abandoned us. A strangely dark direction. But hey, you know, look at the world and you can't really deny it. That dude's gone. He's left the chat. Fucking globalists and transhumanists and furries and vegans running around. Like they own the goddamn place. No loving God would allow this. Certainly if the guy's real, you know, he's like dipped. He's like a furry meetup where they all shit in diapers. It's like, nah. The monkey project has failed. On to the next one. Trying to draw both a thick one and a muscular one at the same time. And it's proven to be a bit difficult. Well, we'll see how it turns out. Sure, it'll be fine. In the end. Don't know how to draw muscular legs. Just a thing that I do not comprehend. Especially in this fucking pose. The legs like kind of forwards. But also she's kind of taking a step. See, this is what I'm talking about. I see a human that's doing something more complicated than just standing facing the camera exactly at a, you know, 0-degree rotation. And my brain just fucking locks up. Like, bro, she's fucking taking a knee, tying her shoelaces. How the fuck do you draw it? Because my skill mostly comes from just memorizing things. You know, just intense practice, just doing things repeatedly. Oh, just accidentally unmuted my stream. But hey, maybe this'll turn out well in the end. If I just believe in myself. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna end up being behind the other leg after all. I don't know, when I draw the leg that's further away from the point of view in front of the other leg, my brain just kinda starts disagreeing with me. Nah, dude, that's not how it works. It's further away, therefore it's behind the other one. I wish I had fucking artist part of my brain that just like could look at a thing then replicate it on paper or on a screen. But I don't. I just wasn't born with it, I guess. Well, it's probably more a matter of practice, which, you know, I haven't had that much if you think about it, because while I have like drawn somewhat regularly, or kind of on and off for 9 years now. Like, when I started, I didn't know how to draw at all. Like, when I say I started from stick figures, I'm not exaggerating. I started from stick figures that weren't even good. Wow, those are some hefty legs. Alright, well, whatever. Those are not the actual outlines anyway, so who cares? And the following 4 songs, if you're wondering, are gonna be from Lauren Babbitt's own pop EP called... Shit, what is it called? Silence is the Only Sound? Yes. This one is called Ghost, the next one is Best in Me, then Erase, and Fool's Gold is the last one, so go check them out. As far as pop goes, they're actually pretty good. That's coming from me, who doesn't like pop very much. Well, I say that, but then when I listen to Jonathan Young's covers, I always end up like singing Cascade or something. Sure, there are some that are like fun. They're like fun to sing or something. But as music, most of it is just nah, bad. Same goes for like rap too and country, honestly. Probably not a very controversial opinion. Well, other than maybe for rap. Everybody seems to like rap now. And I know there's a couple of good ones. I mean, I like Lose Yourself, Till I Collapse, the next episode, and all that. All the classics, you know, DMX especially. Rest in peace. But as far as like most things that are made like today, like Lil Pump, Lil Wayne, and Lil Nas, no, can't do it, can't listen to it. I just get angry. I just see they got like 1 billion views, even though they're like mediocre at best. Why? Who listens to this? It's like finding out that James Cameron's Avatar was the most highest grossing movie until Endgame came out. How? How? Who the hell? Who the hell did that? And why? That's the real question. Why would you go see Avatar in movie theaters? Avatar at the best is like a movie you watch on the television when you're sick and you don't feel like changing the channel because you're too tired. Honestly, Avatar would have been good if they let the humans win. Guess I mean, let's be real. Humans would have won. Humans would have won and it wouldn't even have been a contest. So, at least do something interesting like, oh, they fight, but then at the end they reach like an agreement. Because the fucking blue alien people, like, they do like the movie version of passing a speech check of 100. Why not do that? That would have been way more interesting. Also, this drawing is looking kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, sure, these are just the guidelines, but I don't know. Well, we'll give it a try. I'm not gonna like start over at this point. I'm way too lazy. It's actually a very good songwriting. Called Best in Me. This is something I like listen to recreationally. I usually only listen to like the songs I listen to on stream. I'll usually listen to them on my free time, but Lauren Babick, I listen to her. She's good. She's got a very pleasant voice. Just very talented in general. So, go check her out or I'll bully you for having bad taste. How do you draw muscles under the arm? I don't even know what they're called. I don't know, something like they're just kind of round, I guess. And that seems about right. Probably. Oh yeah, she's also got two bands, metal bands. Other one's called Crazy 88 and the other one is Red-Handed Denial. Red-Handed Denial especially has this album called Stories of Old that I very much enjoy. Yes, she is actually a metal singer. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll hear it at some point on this playlist. She'll start growling at some point and scare the shit out of everybody. Now this might sound a little weird, but I gotta say it, I think that's a very attractive quality in a woman. If she can fucking growl like a demon. I don't know about you, but that does something for me. Just tickles me in the right way, so to speak. Cool. She sounds like she could eat my head. I don't know why that is, but that's just me. That's just what I'm into. Don't judge me. Bet you're into way weirder shit. It's got kind of a retro vibe to it. the instrumentals are maybe something you could hear in the late 80s. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know much about pop music, but I'm assuming this would be something you could hear in that time period. I sound like a fucking robot when I try to talk about pop things. Just anything popular in general. Oh yes, I thoroughly also enjoyed the Lady Gagas and the Avengers of Marvel. I don't actually. I don't like most of Marvel. I mean, most of it's like passable. Some of it's real crap, and then again, yeah, some of those are real fun. I like Guardians of the Galaxy. Thor 3 was kind of fun, but they maybe tried a little too hard to make it a comedy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, this like seems kind of weird, like they have a bulge in the middle. So maybe try that again. But Iron Man, like the first Iron Man, that's actually one of my favorite movies for real. Gotta love Jon Favreau. He just gets handed these fucking... Or well, he, you know, they hire him to like do like some nerd movies or shows, you know, like Mandalorian, Iron Man. He just shows up and he's like, alright, let me show you how it's fucking done. Then it's just so much better than any of the other people they get involved from then on. Like compare the first season of The Mandalorian to like the sequels of Star Wars. Oh god. He wrecked them. Man just showed up and went, get good scrums. Made The Mandalorian fucked off. Same with Iron Man, honestly. Alright, we need to like start this kind of cinematic universe. Alright, I don't know, was Iron Man the first one, or was it the Hulk movie with Edward Norton? That one came after Iron Man, right? Well, whatever the case. Yeah, he just showed up. You know, now Spider-Man, fuck that. Fucking, I don't know, other Marvel heroes, no X-Men. Now we're gonna get this rich dickhead who's gonna be played by Robert Downey Jr., who was kind of a B-list actor at the time, if I understand correctly. And it was just the perfect match. And the movie was like, I mean, I don't want to say perfect, but like, I certainly wouldn't know how to make it better. Like, there's nothing you need to add, there's no fat to cut, which you can't say about most, you know, superhero movies. Trying to draw these fucking abs. I don't know how to. That goes down. Noises. Just trying to figure out where everything goes. Yeah, so Iron Man. Kind of a perfect superhero movie. I think it's up there with Nolan's Dark Knight and Spider-Man 2, the best superhero sequel of all time, objectively. definitely minimize my reference. Yeah, so Iron Man 1 was perfect, and they made a bunch of money, and you know, Kevin Feige went like, alright, let's turn this whole franchise to garbage. Not completely, but you know what I mean. They tried to do what Jon Favreau did. That they made it kind of their formula. But the other people they got working on those things just couldn't pull it off. They either tried to make it... They tried too hard to make it into a comedy, or, you know, it was just like shit. Like a fucking algorithm had written it, like fucking Thor 2. Man, they should have just kept Jon Favreau around. Well, I mean, I guess they did as an actor. So there's Happy Hogan, but you know, just directing movies, writing them. I don't know, maybe they got a bit worried after Iron Man 2. Which, I mean, fair enough. That movie wasn't great. I mean, I thought it was still fun. Because I got to see Iron Man do laser stuff. But like, yeah, that's about it. The whole alcoholism thing and the discovery of the new element or whatever the hell else. Yeah. Another weird tangent. I don't remember what I was originally talking about. Probably nothing. I just kinda moved from one rant to another. It's like my brand, I guess. Just a rambling man. Yes, you may have also noticed I posted on Twitter that I'm gonna deactivate my account soon, and that is true. My old account is gonna be deactivated. And if I don't get my new account back, that pretty much means I'm leaving Twitter. Because honestly, while all my homies are there, that I've come to know in these last couple of years, it's just kind of a huge waste of time at this point, and I can't really afford to waste any time. So, you know, if you wanna stay connected with me, gotta follow me on Twitch or join my Discord server, pretty much. Or one of my YouTube channels, I guess. It works too. So clicking over this tab and I just keep unmuting it. Nope. Silence. Not a very busy time, I take it. A Sunday evening, not Sunday. What the fuck? What day is it today? Tuesday. Okay. I thought it was Sunday for some reason. Like my brain's like in 2 days behind. Concerning? Probably should be. Am I gonna be concerned? No. The right arm is way bigger than the left one. Oh well, maybe she just, you know, spanks the monkey. Bit too often. Sure, we can all relate. Wink wink. In the face, not gonna use the references phase, I don't think. Least I want people to figure out what I'm using as a reference. I can't have that, you guys are way too innocent for that kind of thing. Just gonna have to make up a face on the fly. can't do a smooth line today, it seems. Perhaps it's the arm workout that's got my hands a bit shaky, who knows. But I think it's close enough. It's a jaw a bit weirdly shaped. It's kind of square. Oh yeah, I guess I said I was maybe gonna do game art. But you know, I started drawing the face already and I don't want to go back, so whatever. I take it back. This is just a random drawing. Then the other eye, my arch nemesis. A nice kind of diamond shape. Let me have this. And this kind of big. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's good. For an eye shape. Also, I like draw the actual like eye itself. Like what do you call this part? The iris. I think I drew it like slightly too large. Whatever. At least it's not like a huge, weird looking anime eye. You know those ones where the eye's like the size of her fucking hand, and then the face is like way too low on the head. Those fucking weird things, like they just took a fucking Dragon Ball character and turned the eye slider all the way up. I don't know how anybody thinks those look good. They look fucking stupid. They look stupid and they look dumb. Speaking of stupid and dumb, I think some of my favorite streamers might be live for once. Well, for once, I mean, Chris Reagan's been live for like 3 nights in a row. But it also looks like Mr. Tom Sweeney's live, playing some multiverses. I don't know what that is, but I might raid him. Maybe. But then again, I don't feel like talking to people, so that's still... I'm still a bit on the fence. Oh, okay, just erase the eye. Oh well. Probably not gonna color this one, I don't think it warrants that. Just shade the eyes a little bit, because, you know, that just looks nice. Just a bit of eyelashes, not gonna too much effort into them, because I find that tends to look weird when you have a otherwise very undetailed drawing. Then you have like, you know, weirdly detailed eyelashes or eyes or something like that. You know, just basic shit. There you go. I think I should maybe raise this one. Just a few pixels. Make them somewhat similarly sized. Does that look about right? These songs are from Lauren Bevick's band called Retended Denial, and and their album The Redeemer. This song's called Empire, so there's another one of their works you gotta go check out. You have to. You joined this stream, you're obligated to go check out the people who make the music I play on this. I know you didn't sign up for this, but you know, it's too late now. You kind of did sign up for them by clicking on my stream. Could actually maybe link them in the chat for once. Why do I usually do it? But you know, I figured she went through all the trouble to like make a dedicated stream playlist. That mouse is pretty wide. So you know, I think it'd just be a nice thing to do. Even if I don't have like the biggest audience, I get it. You know, there's still a slight chance that some of you guys might have not heard of her or her bands, so I'm gonna put them up there once I wrap this up. Oh no, I can feel a fart coming. Ah, good, I didn't fucking make a trumpet noise. That's always very unfortunate, isn't it? Streamer thinks they're being sneaky and then they just fucking pfft, right in the fucking microphone is taken up. I've seen it happen. It's funny. But you know what? I ain't your clown. I ain't your jester. I ain't here to fart on you. I'm here to rant about nonsense and draw boobs. That's just my thing, you know, I'm not judging. Not judging anybody who does otherwise. Yeah, this turned out kinda weird. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna cut this drawing off at the waist, I think. Somewhere roughly there. Those legs just turn out a bit strange, in my opinion. So I'm gonna do the responsible art thing and just cut them away. You know, why learn anything from my experiences? When you can just erase the past. Right, let's draw abs, I guess. So there, no, not a bit more in the middle. How do you draw abs? Fuck. Top one's a bit longer. Well, I'm not looking at a real person either, so I don't know how anatomically accurate this whole thing actually is. Might not be accurate at all. Who knows? But hey, those kind of look like abs, I suppose. Maybe. Kind of. I mean, I've drawn abs a couple of times before, so I have some vague idea of how they look. The belly button's like there-ish. I think that's close enough. And then we will draw the completely clothed breasts. Or maybe I should. Maybe I should just leave them out. Don't wanna tempt fate. No, I said I would. I'm gonna keep my word, but maybe just, you know, not gonna make them like ridiculously humongous. Because, you know, women with huge breasts don't exist according to a lot of the internet. Those are instantly deemed as pornography in some cases. So, you know what, she's just wearing like a top. that is compressing her moderately sized breasts so that they're only slightly visible through the fabric. There we go. Well, I mean, since we're gonna draw the fucking top anyway, so might as well just do that. Just draw it over them. There we go, that's probably close enough. See, Jeff Bezos, I'm not drawing porn. It's just a woman who enjoys fitness. How do you... this is how shirts work, right? Sure it is. Sure it is, I assure myself. Trying to pretend that I know how to draw. There you go. That's a very conservative amount of cleavage. Not too much for Twitch, not that they care. Well, no, they do care. When it's an artist doing it, it's haram, but you know. When it's a woman showing most of her actual tits, that's completely okay because that makes them more money. You know, just gotta call them out every now and then. I don't know, should I fill in some more details? Maybe a collarbone or something. Make it seem a bit more human. It's a weird thing to say about a drawing that's clearly a human. But you know, I'm a weird person. I say weird things sometimes. I don't really think. Words just flow out of my mouth. I don't know, should I draw like faint outlines of muscles? Maybe. I don't know. Does it just seem dumb? I don't even know how to draw. I don't know, that those seem like sort of like details, I suppose. They create the illusion of knowing how to draw, in some ways. It's like random lines all over the place. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh yes, then of course the pants, which she has on, definitely. Must not anger the Bezos spots. Yeah, they're like high waist leggings or whatever the hell you call them. Workout pants, yoga pants. I don't know what clothes are called. My understanding of clothes is shirt, pants, sock. Maybe underpants, that's about it. I don't know what this line is. Don't think about it. It's just a line. The reference to is there a thing? Is there a muscle there? I don't know, I can't tell. Whatever, that looks somewhat correct. And then of course we need, well, we should probably give her a mouth. Not just a pair of lips. It would be good if she could open it, you know. To talk. To talk. Probably not gonna use the reference for the hair, so I'm just gonna close it for now. Yes, yes. Just gonna make up my own hairstyle real quick. What should it be? Should I do bangs? I don't know, I'm kind of bad at doing bangs, so I'm always kinda hesitant to do them. Maybe like weird curly bangs, could I maybe pull that off? Yeah, sort of. That kind of look nice. What am I, a caveman that kind of look nice? What is that sentence? Yeah, I need to wrap this up. The power's running out. I need to go charge. Then it sort of swoops to the side. Conveniently avoids the eyes as usual. Gotta leave them visible. Should we? Yeah, I guess we could do one here. I'm kind of okay at doing ears these days. Usually I just cover them up with hair, but you know, I've been practicing things. They don't look like disgusting anymore. See, that's where my bar is as an artist. It doesn't look disgusting, so it's fine. No, maybe a couple of loose hairs here and there. But then the rest is like kind of tucked behind the ear. Maybe slightly covers it. Yeah, I don't know, that works. I feel like I'm kind of good at making up hairstyles. More often than not, they tend to look better than the ones I just draw from a reference. Yeah, just do a short hair, I think. They sure are. Go, then the other side and the top. Then I am done for the day. Probably gonna stream again tomorrow though, like I said. Gotta stream before school starts again. And I'm not gonna have free time for at least a while. Gotta get all those student credits so I can keep receiving the government's money. Either that or I gotta get a job. Either way. Either way. So a lot of work in the horizon. Yeah, I don't know. Looks decent. Save, then erase these parts behind the hair. Kind of a lazy drawing, but you know, I'm a kind of a lazy man. not. I'm very productive. Why do I call myself lazy? I'm so mean to myself. Right, well. There you go, I suppose. It's not bad. But is it good? I don't know. I think this might be filed in my third folder called less good. Categories being good, less good, and bad. No, actually there's a fourth one, that's a meme. That's where I put all the possums and the monkeys. But yeah, I figured I might, you know, do a bit of this, bit of that. Whatever you want to call this. Shading? I don't know. It's not really shading. Just real quick though, because I gotta go to the bathroom. Kind of tanned, but not that tanned. There we go. Change the expand it to 4 pixels, and I think we're good. Just quickly fill the rest up with the pen. Then I will be free. Oh yeah, was I gonna raid someone? Oh god. What have I promised? Well, I didn't really promise, so I could just not do it. There are no consequences here, what are you gonna do, call my mom? He said he was gonna raid somebody, then he didn't do it. He's a liar. He's a crook. On the court area. Speed drawing. Fast as fuck. Not really, but I like to imagine that I am. I like to dream. Wasn't really speedy at all, took me a fucking hour. Which I don't know if that's fast or not, because I don't talk to other artists. Shocking, I know. What is this calm piano music? Where's my death metal? That about does it. There we go. Not bad, not, you know, not great, not terrible. That's still a relevant meme, right? Should I raid somebody? Excuse me. Maybe I should. I mean, I don't really need to go right away. Kind of past. You know, I'll rate somebody. I'll say hello. Then run to the bathroom. Alright, let's do it. Just gonna end the recording because last time I didn't. And I ended up recording like